licensed marriage and family therapist, Mark Sandin. Also with us is Julia Chavez with Clark County School District. Great having both of you. How are you?
Good.
Hi.
Good morning.
How are you?
Good, good.
Let's talk about United Citizens Foundation, doing great work in the community. How did it get its start?
It got started actually about 2 years ago in the school-based community.
Yeah.
It's been around for about 10 years, but and providing counseling started about 2 years ago. We started at Valley High School as sort of a pilot program with a grant from the state, and that went really well. And so this year we've added 5 more schools.
Wow.
2 high schools
Great.
and 3 elementary schools, yeah.
It really is a great service for kids here in the Valley. So UCF is partnered with the school district. Tell us about how that partnership works,
They
Julia.
do. We have an agreement with UCF that allows them to access the Wellness Center, the Student-Based Health Center, School-Based Health Center at Valley High School. And then with principal permission, they come into other schools as the need arises, and principals contact them and ask for services.
Fantastic.
So it's been an amazing partnership. We know that there's a need, and we very much appreciate all of our partners and UCF in particular.
Let's talk about that need. 6 schools being serviced now. What are some of the challenges you're seeing these children and their families face?
Yeah, in terms of mental health, anxiety, depression, substance abuse, other challenges include low income, homelessness, and in general, just a lack of awareness of what's the local community support that's already available and out there.
Yeah. Some people might feel like they're on an island, so to know that there's
Exactly.
resources available to them is very important.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
I tell you, high school is not an easy time at all, and neither is junior high, quite frankly. So it's amazing that these programs are available. And then I guess the second thing is getting people to take advantage of them.
Yes.
So
What have you done to reach out to the students to let them know that you're there?
So we work very closely with the school district and with the school. I'm actually out at Basic High School, so I work with the school counselors, the social workers, the deans, the assistant principals. So we work very closely with them, and they're constantly in touch with what's going on with the student body, so they refer students to us.
Absolutely. We have the schools that you're at right there on the screen. Those are only 6 schools, though. There are people in need, obviously, throughout the Valley. How can they get in touch with UCF?
So we do have other partners that we do have. So other schools, some of them may have a different partner than
Excellent.
UCF.
Okay.
However, really the school nurses, the school counselors, the administration at the schools, we try to communicate with them and let them know that there are services out there. There's not a day that goes by that my office doesn't get a phone call from a school or a parent even asking for a referral or what school has services, where can I get my needs met? And for us, that's the most important thing. When we can meet a student's needs at the school campus, it's amazing because then they can focus on schoolwork, they can focus on graduation, focus on their exams and learning and their social group and school. And you can't do that if you're hurting,
of course,
physically or mentally. And so we really try and focus on helping the kids at their school, at the site.
Wow.
And it's got to be a very interesting dynamic because I think when students at school seek out help like this, they're seeking out help on a personal level, they probably want to know that they, that their privacy is being respected as well. Like, how do you handle the privacy issue?
That's a great question. So when the school calls the kids for us, but we make sure they come through either the counselor's office or maybe the nurse's office first, and then they send them to us. So a few people know, but only need to know on a need-to-know basis. So it's it's not obvious to everyone.
It's obvious that this has been working out pretty well in 2 years. You're at 6 schools now. What's next for UCF?
Well, right now we are currently looking for ways to put together some public-private partnerships to help put more therapists into more schools. We are actively seeking donors who are interested in supporting UCF in providing mental health care to students and their families at the schools.
It's so important. It's so relevant in our time
Totally.
too, isn't it? I mean, it's quite clear.
Yes.
And it's worth noting, by the way, it's not just helping the students, it's helping the entire family. If it's a family-based issue, it travels down the line.
Exactly.
Very
so we are constantly looking to see how we can include the family in the therapy or in the mental health. Yeah.
That's
Good
great.
for you.
Yeah.
It's great.
It's a great initiative.
Thank
Guys,
you.
thank you so
you.
much.
Wonderful.
Great having you.
It's growing
you.
too.
Certainly is. United Citizens Foundation, they have health centers in 6 CCSD schools, 3 high schools, 3 elementary schools, and 1 in the community as well. They're continuing to grow. You'll learn more about the organization. You visit ucfnv.org or call the number you see on your screen. Still to come on the Morning Blow.